Hello everybody, Zynesk111 here, and welcome back to more Balatro. I've looked up how to take on the Rich Get Richer challenge, and found that, while Bull does indeed get weaker in this scenario, it still maxes out your chip value, so it looks like I'll have to settle for either that, or a bunch of chip cards. I'm unsure which is more efficient, but I think that one Bull would be more preferable, seeing that there would be much more room for adding some Molt Jokers to my arsenal. So, I'm gonna see if I can get Bull in the next few runs, and if I can't, I'll just have to settle for getting a couple of Jokers that'll either add or multiply your Molt. Whichever I can find. I'll have to try adding to my Molt, then multiplying it. And also, I read that several economy Jokers will definitely work very well for Rich Get Richer, because it'll increase how many chips you can have at a time to be multiplied. And add to your total score. Sorry, I had some hiccups while I was trying to figure out what to say, and it threw me off course. But do I want to try for straights again? Or full houses? I'll take a high card for now, and I will also take... full house is bigger than a straight. I think I'll level up the straight in case I'm not able to get anything else I would prefer. Magic Trick is $10, which would bring me just one below the $100 I started out with. Nah, I think I'm gonna save my money for the Jokers and Tarot and Planet cards I would need. Got me a little straight here. You know what? Maybe I should try going for straights once again. And ooh, look at this. 40 interest because of the 2 seed money vouchers we had, plus shoot the... I was about to say shoot the moon, but this is to the moon. Names are gonna be a little... I don't know the word for it, but Bootstraps is also nice to have, because we get plus 2 Molt for every $5 I have. And with the amount I have, it is currently 60. I think it said 68 earlier, but that doesn't matter. So long as I have To the Moon with me, and the Golden Joker to a lesser degree, my chip count will definitely be A-okay. Though, I don't think it's gonna be reaching the dollar amount anytime soon. I take it. I'll definitely want to get a chip Joker at some point in the future, if I'm able to get to it. Hey, didn't expect to see another Saturn here. I'll take the Devious Joker for right now. And we'll continue on towards the window. Oh, so that's actually a pair of queens I picked up, which... I tried picking up the ace, but I didn't know what was keeping me from doing so, but we're still okay nonetheless. So I'm definitely gonna have to be careful about which cards I pick up to play. Gonna have to keep a closer eye on that in the future. But what can I get with a Judgment card? Square Joker. Pfft. Look at how well that worked last time. Moon, Sun, Strength. I'll skip. Do I want Magician? If I do want this to pop off frequently, then I'll have to get the Oops All Sixes Joker. Reroll Surplus, I will definitely take, because that means less money I'll have to pay for each reroll. Green Joker is scaling. But it only increases for the maximum amount of hands I have per round, so I think I'm just gonna move on. Look at Straight, already getting me to the maximum score. Thanks in part to the Devious Joker. All things considered, I probably won't even be needing the Bull Joker that the Balatro wiki says maxes out my chip value. I just need the 10 card and I'll be set. But it's looking like it's easier said than done. High card apparently did that. Okay then. I may want to get rid of the Golden Joker at some point, since it barely does squat compared to the Moon Joker that I have. Since I have a lot of interest with it on me. Gluttonous Joker. I'll go ahead and take. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell the Golden Joker right now. In favor of, let's say, Superposition. Definitely gonna give me a tarot card if I play a straight containing an ace. Here's one now. Plus it's got 2 club cards, which makes it even better. Emperor. We got Lovers and Death, which I'm going to sell both. Obelisk. I think now would be a good time to mention that if I come across the Ox Blind, if I play my most played hand, whatever it is, it'll immediately set whatever dollar amounts I have to 0, which is definitely not good, since, again in this challenge, chips cannot exceed the dollar amount I have. So it's essentially going to be an immediate loss if I do play my most played hand. So do I want this? Depends on... Okay, the Ox isn't coming up right now. It's just the house. I'm just gonna move on and see what I can do for the rest of this run. I'm willing to bet at this point that I can actually make it to ante number 4. this rate, yeah. Will this contain a Saturn? It will. I'm hoping I don't see the Ox Blind at any point during the later part of the run when I have a literal crap ton of money on me. This may not be a straight, but still gets me there. I'm definitely gonna have to use some of the money I accrued. Plus the $2 I'll get from selling Gluttonous Joker in favor of the foil Greedy Joker. Okay, the Goad will debuff all Spade cards, which is not my primary concern right now. I can use the Fool for another Saturn, but I think I want to go the Emperor route and see what that does. Empress and Chariot. Both some pretty good tarot cards to have around. Joker Stencil, I don't really use all that often. The Hierophant, I'll buy it. It could be feasible to use, especially if your chips are nowhere near meeting the amount of dollars you have. I'll go ahead and use it right now, along with the Empress on the 4 and 3. Okay, just 3 short of the dollar amounts. It's only gonna be higher and higher, I tell you. I'll take an Empress on this Ace and King. Next is the Big Blind, then the Goad. This is definitely not going to contain an ace, but it's what I had to start out with. The foil enhancement definitely does help matters in maxing out the number of chips I can have. Another Empress. That's always nice to see. I'll use it on this 5 and King. And use a Magician on this 7 and 6, why don't I? Just for the heck of it. And Justice, I will stick on this other 7 here. I can use it for when I'm in a pinch. Wheel of Fortune, Empress, World. Will Wheel of Fortune pop off? Nope, not this time. The Hermit. It's barely gonna do squat for the amount of money I have. I meant to buy and use the Pluto. And I'll go ahead and buy and use the Venus. I'll go ahead and take another Venus at that. Wheel of Fortune again. Will it go? Yes, it will. This time on bootstraps. Alright. And I'll take another full house upgrade. Splendid. And we're off to the Goad. I feel like I'm ready for it. It's like last 7, but it's debuffed, so not really gonna do anything for me. I was hoping for a 4 to appear to complete the superposition straight. But it doesn't really matter. So all of a sudden, what looked like a pretty hard challenge is suddenly not so hard after all. I got Reroll Glut, a voucher I haven't seen in a while. I'll take the straight upgrade. Going straight up. I'll take the Jumbo Spectral Pack. I'll take an Aura for this 5. Polychrome. Very nice. Temperance isn't gonna give me that much compared to Hermit. Another Saturn. Doing pretty good on that front. Earth, I will go ahead and use that. And I'll see what I can do with Chariot, too. We're coming up to the fish. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Alright. Chips were at the maximum amount. Justice, I can get another glass card from that. Empress. I'm sticking it on this Jack and Ace. Another Saturn. Pretty good stuff. Big Blind is coming up next. Alright, I got the Steel Queen. Definitely doing some good here. Magician is what I got out of that, and yep, that score would have definitely gotten me the win, provided that it was anything other than the Violet Vessel. Still pretty afraid of that, though. I'll fool a Saturn. Level up straight again, before moving on. I'm very doubtful we'll see the Steel Queen again, but it won't matter. I just Magician the King and Queen, already shown. Well, didn't pop off on either of them, but that's okay. I got a star, which will convert up to 3 selected cards to diamonds. And we do have a greedy Joker, so that will definitely help. Lovers is for wild cards. Let me go ahead and stick the star on these 3 cards first. And I'll Emperor for our World and a Judgment, which I'm not really gonna need all that much. And nothing's really coming up for me. I'm just gonna move on to the next round before I waste any more of my precious money. Do I want to play the bonus card or the mult card? I think I discard the bonus card. Gonna have to move the 5 over to the rightmost spot since it is gonna times my current volt to 1.5. Yep, definitely a fan of what I'm seeing. I got a chariot card out of that. Wheel of Fortune. Another foil enhancement to the Moon. Great. Hopefully, at this rate, I can even unlock that last Joker that's been tormenting me with how high a score I'll need to achieve in a single hand. I think I've seen scores this high on regular games, but I think that's just me. Even so, still doing pretty good for what it is. Okay, the arrows are going to remind me that that's a polychrome card. Don't really see that yet. Face cards are going to be drawn face down, so that's something I'll need to be wary of. 5... 5 will definitely come in handy here. No, I didn't get any of that. And that turned out to be the steel card. But I'm still okay, much to my surprise. $264 molt. Bootstraps is pushing for me. Oh, another foil enhancement for superposition this time. Look at me go. And perhaps I could do this. Yeah, it's probably the foil enhancements too. Despite me not having... Despite the fact that I can't have chip amounts exceeding my dollar amount, I'm doing pretty dang good. I'll take a 2-pair upgrade. DNA. I don't really want that right now. I'll take a high card upgrade in case I'm not able to do any of the other hands. We got the needle coming up. Still not the ox, mind you. 9, 10, jack, queen, king. It's not an ace, but it's gonna have to do. This Arcana pack is going to contain a Fool for Pluto. I think now's the time I'll have to use the Chariot. On this 6 right here, and the Empress I will stick on this Queen and 4. And we'll move on. It's a little intimidating. But if I can get a 10 or a 5... I don't have a queen, so... I think if I get a 10 or a 5, this will be survivable. But I don't. Well, I can at least play a flush. It's at level 1 though, so... It's not even of diamonds. But I think what's gonna save me is this glass card. And the 2 molt cards here. Here's hoping. Alright, we're through. That didn't really go as well as I thought, but I'm glad we get to move on. This Mega Celestial Pack is going to contain a flush upgrade. Definitely a good idea to upgrade some of the hands I haven't upgraded yet. That's a Hail Mary. I think 750 will be a good stopping point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is what I detect I'll need. Or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll work too. Almost done. Definitely gonna win at this point, provided I don't make any silly mistakes. Mystic Summit, negative. That could be useful. There's no way I can get it any other enhancement, but I'll still roll in it. I'm a bit sad I'll have to play this steel card, but it's a straight no less. We're good on that front. Got a High Priestess out of that. I'll upgrade both 2 pair and 3 of a kind. Why not? Chariot I will buy and stick on whatever card I feel suitable. Hangman, not getting that. I'm gonna have to give up a steel card for something better. Eight is selected. 2 and an ace. I'm hoping one of these cards will be selected, and it does get selected. I'm gonna have to move the 5 over here, so everything can be multiplied by times 1.5. And we're good. Alright. That's challenge number 3 completed. You're right, Jimbo. I dealt with that pretty well. I'd hug you, but you're only a card. I'll definitely hug one of my own cards if I'm able to reach 100 million points. And finally unlock that last Joker. Blueprint. Copies ability of Joker to the right. Problem is, I'm gonna have to give up one of these other Jokers. I definitely don't want to get rid of Mystic Summit, because it's negative. And that would allow for one more Joker to be put in there. Gonna have to open these 2 Celestial packs while I'm thinking about it. No straight upgrade, but I will take another full house upgrade. Oh, there's a Saturn in the shop too. How did I not see that? I was Saturn blind for a moment. I think what I'm gonna do is get rid of the Devious Joker, and I'll pick up this Blueprint and have it copy Bootstraps. Molt is gonna be going through the roof, I tell you. Especially with 332 for Bootstraps because of the 833 cash I have. I'm bound to have a good time for the rest of this game. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 9 or a 4 is what I need. I got the 4. And, Chariot's what I meant to use. I'll stick it on the 7. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's a straight. Just want to make sure. Hey, Molt popped off. $471,000 so far. Though still not even a fraction of the way to the 100 million I want. 6, 7, 8, 9 is what I need. Or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That works too, especially since the 4 is a Molt and one of the 6s is a Steel. Molt didn't pop off that time, but that's okay. One thing I should also consider, Mystic Summit doesn't help all that much with the Molt compared to the others, but I should definitely use it to get rid of all the discards I can. Mega Buffoon pack. Now, why'd I spend money for that? I would prefer an Arcana pack. Hermit would definitely work. It makes back some of my money. And Lovers. Well, Blind is coming up. The Eye. No repeat hand types this round, but that's okay. I'll stick the Lovers on this 10 of Hearts. I should get through this okay. If I'm able to get a 9 at some point. I got it. I'll leave this Steel card here, but I'm gonna have to use this last discard before I can submit this hand. I don't really see the amount of points I'm getting per hand changing. I think I'm gonna use this hieroglyph. It'll lower me 1 ante at the cost of 1 hand, but I'm willing to bet that I'll be prepared by then to score more points. This isn't working. Not getting anything out of this. Hoping to get a jack and an ace. I got the ace. I just need a jack, but I don't get it. I can do this for right now. Still destroys this blind, though, is the thing. Temperance I will definitely get. There's the Golden Joker once again, but I'm not getting that. The Soul! I can get a legendary out of that, but I'll have to sacrifice one of these cards. Do I really want to? I think I'm gonna get the star instead and stick it on all these right here. I still wonder what could have been in that soul card had I gotten it. Garbage tag will give me $30. But I still very much prefer the 40-some dollars I keep getting from each of the blinds. Doubtful Wheel of Fortune will pop off, as expected. Get some of my money back from selling that card. I'll definitely be okay if I were to... Okay, 9, 10... If I could get a king card, that would be pretty good. I said if I could get a king card, that would be pretty good, but I do not get one. Bummer. At least I'm still over. And money is still raining like money falling from the sky. Can't really come up with anything else than that. Oh, we got the club coming up, where all club cards are going to be debuffed. A 9 or an... Okay, I got a 9. I was about to say another ace would do the trick too. Oh man, didn't even make it in one hand. Bootstraps can only carry so much. Wait. You know? The next few blinds are gonna be pretty tricky to get over with the setup I have. I should probably get a joker that'll multiply jokers. That'll multiply the mult. In exchange for the superposition, despite how well that's been working out. For me. Or maybe a temperance will do the trick. I think I'm gonna get rid of the greedy Joker. This is gonna be a big risk, but I'm gonna... Actually, do I want to do that? In exchange for the fortune teller? Superposition has been pretty good in getting me tarot cards, which I can use to add to the fortune teller's mult value. If I keep superposition, then I'll get plenty more tarot cards in exchange for having straights with aces in them. You know what? I think I'm gonna give up superposition for the fortune teller. It may not have the foil enhancement, but I'm always glad to have it multiply my chips even more. That was a diamond card I threw away, but mult cards are going to be worth more in value. I could perhaps do this right now. This glass card will multiply all my chips by twice the amount of the mult. And it broke. Oh, whoa. At least I got a straight out of that, but I'm gonna have to get rid of more of my cards for Mystic Summit to take effect. Just like this. Still not quite enough, but I think I should be okay for the rest of this round. Pair is at level 4. I would have definitely preferred a better hand, but I still should survive the round with this. Yep, I do. Though I may not be so lucky with the next round. I'm gonna have to play every Arcana card I can find. Fortune teller's value is going to increase too if I do that. Right, we're off to the club, and no straights to start out with, but that will hopefully change. Got me about halfway, at least. Full house at level 6. 3 of a kind at level 5. I definitely prefer to play a full house over a 3 of a kind. Got 3 kings and 3 tens left on my deck. I think I'm gonna play this 2 pair. Then I'll use the 2 discards I have left to search for cards that'll get me a straight. That's the plan. 10. Show me a king, please. You're not showing me a king. Dang. I was very much hoping to get at least close to 100 million in a single hand, but I think that may be too hard of a challenge to unlock that final joker that's been tormenting me for so long. Yeah. I think it's time that I stop trying for the 100 million in a single hand. Unless I were to unlock all. Right here, but thing is, I'm not sure if it unlocks just every single joker, or that plus the stakes and decks that are still locked and I have yet to play on. I may have to go to another profile and find that out in my own time, but yeah. I'm still pretty happy that I completed another challenge, and in the next part, we will get to the next one. So until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you. Bye!